Project.org.
Okay, nice.
And we have
Yeah,
paraplegic, quadriplegic involved with it.
I love it. HereNow.org. Okay, Barry, if you could put that in the chat, we'll get that out to everybody. Thanks so much, Edward.
You're welcome.
Yeah, all right, well, enjoy. And hello, everybody, as you're coming in, welcome. And thanks for being here. And we're going to move into mindfulness today. And I wanted to remind all of us just to remember a couple of the things of benefits of mindfulness, of course, is that it really reduces stress. And who doesn't have stress, especially nowadays? And I think stress and anxiety are very inherent really in our culture nowadays. And if you don't have stress through your own life, you probably have cultural stress and cultural anxiety, because our whole culture is feeling a little bit like that. And mindfulness affects our physiology and our psychology in a very, very amazing way, because it's working with both. So our psychology, in other words, the part of us that feels stressed or anxious or in pain or whatever that is very much affected in the physiological aspect of doing mindfulness. And so what are we doing? Number one, we're slowing down. We're pausing. Number two, we're consciously breathing. And that's a really key factor to what we're doing. And number three, we're focusing our attention on the moment. And we're doing that by allowing all of our sensory input to be very much what we're actually cultivating our awareness around. So we're really paying attention how we feel right now, what, messages is my brain giving me, what emotions might be arising, what feelings, sensations in my body. And so that moment-to-moment awareness gives you a bridge, which actually hooks you into your awareness, which is separate from all of the noise that goes on in the brain. And so that's a very powerful place to be. Now, what we're going to do today, I'm going to introduce you to a technique called pendulation. And what we'll do is, if some of those things that you encounter by being present and being really with your felt sense of right now, what am I embodying right now? Some of those things could be, difficult perhaps to feel or uncomfortable. And so we use a technique in mindfulness called pendulation or titrating. And that's where we dip into the discomfort a little bit and then we come back out. So if it's anxiety for you, when we first land into mindfulness and you start, allowing yourself to pause and be present and tune into your breath, within a few minutes, I'll guide you through a various different, techniques that we've been using already that you're familiar with. And if you're not, you will notice, and they'll help you to arrive in the moment more. And then we'll just try dipping our toe into maybe a place in our body that's feeling discomfort, or a place in our emotions or whatever. And then we'll dip back out. And it's like getting into a really hot bath. So at first you can't get in, you just have to dip your toe in and, ooh, it's too hot. I don't want to go there. It's too uncomfortable. But over time, that bath cools down. And then it gets just perfect. And then you can actually land yourself in the place of discomfort with the awareness that you are not the place of discomfort. Your awareness is actually another aspect of you. And so that's where you get your liberty and your freedom and your power when we're working with difficult things. Okay, so that's what we're up for today. And I'm going to just grab my water and have a little drink while you guys get yourself into a really comfortable position. I was saying to everybody, I was happy it was rainy today, because I really needed a day of just rest and hanging out inside. It's been so beautiful out. I've been maybe a little too active. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is to allow yourself to land in your body. And so I'm going to have you, whatever is there for you, whatever works, you can either bring your arms up to here, you can either bring your hands up to here. If your arms go all the way up, Stretch them all the way up. And if they don't, you could just look up and you'll get the same feeling. If your arms are down here, you can look up with your eyes. So we're looking up, and then we're letting the arms come down, and we're going to look down. And just letting the chin come toward the chest and bowing into your own beauty and your own gracious heart. And then come with your head back to neutral. And then we'll look to the left. And this is a bit of a twist in the spine, so support it with your arms if you need to. And look to the right. And then this last one, we'll just lean the ear over to the left shoulder. Breathe in to any of the tight areas. Breathe out relaxation. And the opposite side. Coming back up very gently, maybe at neutral, doing a shoulder shrug. Back and down. And then the other side. Just a very gentle tipping over. Keeping the teapot upright, so try not to lean your head forward. And then inhale, breathing to come back up. Good. And then I'm going to ask you to be comfortable in your position as much as possible. So allow yourself to find the most comfortable position and feel into your spine. And allow your eyes to close if that's there for you. And begin to nestle into your inner space, your inner landscape. And as you do so, as you move inward, just taking even the first moment to notice if there's a shift of your attention. And just allowing that beautiful shift as you move into that space that you occupy behind your eyes in your inner being. Allow that space to become very present to you. And like a scientist, let's get curious about what's there. But first, let's take a few deep breaths. So begin to breathe in 3 full, rich breaths. Breathing the inhale in deeply. Breathing the exhale out deeply. And again. And at the end of your last exhale, allow your breath to assume its normal rhythm. And just watch that rhythm for a moment. Feel the rhythm. Perhaps you feel the warmth of the breath coming in through the nostrils. Perhaps you notice the breath moving at the back of your throat. And as you relax the outer corners of your eyes and gently and softly smooth out the brow and the forehead up and back to the skull, relaxing the brain, and just relaxing the need to do or to know. There's nothing to do right now. And just this gentle awareness, loving kindness, watching all that is. And we'll notice all 5 senses as you bring your awareness into a focal point more. Allow yourself to even narrow that focal point to just your auditory sense. So listening. Listening to the sounds close to you. Listening to the sounds far away. And see if you can move back and forth between sounds that are close and sounds that are far. Stretching your muscle of awareness. Allowing the breath to be that anchor that continually brings you back to the job at hand, even though I said we weren't doing anything, but the awareness in the moment of noticing again sound. So always the breath will be the anchor that brings you back to just being present with what is right now. And now we're going to move from the auditory sense to the visual. And although your eyes are closed, there is a flicker of light perhaps behind your closed eyelids. And in that space, looking at that beautiful kind of movie screen behind your closed eyes, some people notice a flicker of light. Some people may notice even shapes or symbols, colors. And allowing that visual input to relax and breathing in now. Again, we're moving now into the sensory body, the senses, the five senses. And so feel the breath as you breathe in and breathe another big deep breath in. And exhale into relaxation and releasing. And do that one more time, a deep breath in and a deep breath out into relaxation. And allowing yourself to feel the weight of your body. Notice where you feel your body connecting to the support that you have, the chair, below the feet, perhaps on your back. And just breathe into that support for a moment, feeling your body's sensations and noticing all the sensations. Some of them may be uncomfortable, and we'll come back to those in a minute. But taking all of them in, the face, the gentle feeling at the outer corners of your eyes, the softness in the palms of your hands, the release as you exhale and relax from the insides of the shoulders. Feeling gravity, feeling the weight of your body, feeling the breath in your body. And then gently moving your awareness now to your taste buds. And maybe you've got the taste of coffee left over in your mouth, or your toothbrushing, or whatever is there. Just noticing the taste on your tongue. Noticing that this taste sense is probably very connected to your other senses. And maybe it makes you think of something, notice that, whatever might be there. And then allow yourself to come back now to your breath, to the anchor of your breath. And coming back again to the sensation of touch, and allowing yourself to tune back into your body sensations. And initially, let's first of all just notice all of the different sensations. And some of them may be familiar, even some, oops, oh my gosh. That's the Sorry about that. That's our BC emergency alert. So come right back into your mindfulness. So the big thing about mindfulness is the ability to move your mind from being in a stimulated place back into this nice, calm, connected, unfettered, unaffected stability. And get in touch now with the feeling around your face, particularly around the outer corners of your eyes and the soft, relaxed brow. And feeling that sensation and feeling what that place of comfort feels like. And if that isn't a comfortable area for you to feel, maybe it's your cheeks, or maybe it's the flesh in the inside of your hands or palms, but we're at whatever it is in your body where you feel comfortable and you feel happy about that place. Breathe into it now and just breathe into that place and breathe in comfort and exhale relaxation. Breathe in stability and exhale neutrality, safety. And then when you're ready, notice a place that feels less comfortable, either emotionally or physically, and breathe into this place and notice what that feels like. And when you're ready, it may just be a little dip of the toe into the hot bath. Return to the place of comfort and breathe into this place again. This place of comfort, stability, clarity. And then again, allow yourself to remember this feeling, breathing into this safety, breathing into your awareness, and then allow your awareness to move back and forth between this place of comfort and a place that feels less comfortable. And eventually you'll rest back in the comfortable place. So try that for a few breaths and see how this experience is for you. Again, the real training here is when the mind wanders off into story or into anything about that place of discomfort, gently bringing it back. And that's the mechanism physiologically that helps to change the brain and really bring it into a healthier neuroplastic place. So it's not trapped in a very rigid way of thinking. It's expansive, spacious. And as I've said many times, remembering your awareness is like the banks of the river. And all of these stimuli, all of these things, thoughts, sensations, emotions, sounds, all of them are always changing. But the banks of the river are this, this place of holding awareness for all of that to occur. Good. And then relax the pendulation, the moving from the comfortable to the less than comfortable and back. And make sure that you land yourself back in a place of comfort. And noting in this place of comfort, first of all, just breathe into your heart and breathe into your own beautiful, sincere willingness to be with what is. And to allow yourself this time to do things that are really beneficial for you. So breathe into that. Feel your breath right in your heart. And then also just allow yourself with your awareness to consider that this moment right now is novel, it's unique. It's like no other moment, past or future. And just breathe into the beautiful quality of this moment that makes up lifetimes. And still breathing into your heart, breathe into gratitude for all of the lessons and all of the things that have brought you here now. Gratitude to the people, the places, and the things. Breathing in now, relaxing, exhaling, and letting anything go that doesn't serve you. And we'll do that again. Just visualize your breath coming in through the crown of your head, down into your heart, down into your belly, and exhale. Let it release down and out through the seat of your chair, your feet, whatever works for you, and release back into the earth things that you do not need or want. And do that one more time, a nice cleansing breath. Inhale through the crown of your head and visualize the breath moving down, filling your heart, then your belly, then down the legs or out the seat and sacrum into the earth. And gently bringing your hands together and giving them a brisk rub, both palms, and bringing them up onto your eye beds and just resting your eyes on your eye beds, giving a little bit of nice deep pressure and just taking in that color. It's a very unique color. It's this deep kind of velvet black. And this is really good for your brain. It relaxes it and renews it. And then releasing your hands, giving them a little shake. And we're back in the room together. Good. So for those of you that were new to that, that's good. And those of you that are back again, thanks for coming. And I'm curious if anybody, how that pendulation thing went. Anybody have any comment on it? No? All right. Well, I'll take that as hopefully good. All right. Well, you enjoy your day, everybody. Thank you. Nice to see you, Rhonda. and Michelle. Yeah, and Jacqueline, Karen, Chris, Blake, Linda, Carrie.
Blake here. I was able to release some spasms today that was so good. It worked wonderfully.
Good, Blake. Well, you know, you can always watch these on the SCI&U channel, right? They're all on the YouTube channel. So anytime you feel like you need this, you just go there. And when we're not practicing together, you can always do it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mary-Jo.
Thanks, Maureen. Nice to see you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.